Alright, here at No Reserve we have our 1997 Nissan Extended Cab pickup. It's a 4x4. It's got 82,000 original miles. Really nice condition, all original paint and body. It's got the XE option, so it's got a nice little CD player inside, AC, but it's got manual windows, manual locks. No accidents, clean Washington title. It's a really pretty color. In photos it sometimes resembles perfect, but kind of depends on the light. But it's color code FN4, which is vivid teal pearl. So it's like a nice kind of bright greenish teal color. It's a really good looking color. Pops really nice in the sun. It's all original, never messed with besides the CD player. The owner lived in Tennessee until 2009, and this is where the truck originated. It's a nice rust-free body, and then when he moved out here, he brought it with him. He basically just used it for hauling around his bike, so this is a quick disconnect for a mountain bike or a street bike. But never really used anything loading inside. Inside the bed's got the Line-X liner, but there's no dents or anything. It's in really nice shape. You can see all along here. Nice paint. So it's really seen very light use, and he had a daily driver car, and this was pretty much only for doing bike competitions and bike trips. So it's 20 years old now, so it does have your usual kind of wear and tear here, but it is in really nice shape. But I'll get in and show you kind of any of the typical or anything that's to make special notes of. But there's a little bit of scratching on the front of the hood there. Along the front of the hood you will see tiny stone chips, like about that size. The paint's really shiny, it's got nice reflection, it's really smooth, so it's kind of hard to reflects the ground, the pebbled stone, but kind of has what people would call sandblasting. And it came with the gray grille and bumpers, and it's a little bit sun-dyed, but the cool thing about these is you can get chrome bumpers right on eBay, or a bunch of different part sources, and you can get black, gray, chrome. You can see the paint's in really nice shape down here. It's got the factory aluminum wheels. These are the original wheels. It's got the manual hubs. Tires got plenty of tread left. You can see it's nice and shiny. On top of the hood you will see some, looks like maybe some tree sap spots. Those are pretty much it, and then you got a couple little scratches and a couple little, that's just something to paint, stone chips. So expect those. Around the glass on the sides, just kind of from wind, it's kind of wore off the black a little bit, but most people don't even notice it. You got a little stone chip there, a couple little grouping there. The driver's side's got the most wear. That's kind of typical. For any car or truck, driver goes in 10 times more than a passenger. But you got your little scratches there, a little chip, some kind of entry wear, usually from stuff banging around. Little scratch, a little grouping of chips there, real small ones. Scratch there, and then the bedside has these little tiny scratches. A lot of them you can't get your nail on, so you might be able to go through. And if you want to get crazy with it and do 1,500, work your way up to 2,000 grit and wet sand and buff this out. But we'd like to sell them in their nice, honest condition, kind of the way they're cared for. But this bedside does have these little scratches. You don't really notice it from a foot or so away, but when you get real close, it's probably from loading his bike. Popping it over the side here. You can see he had another rack. It was just a clamp-on rack. But just kind of expect those on the driver's side, bedside. It's just got a little wear. You got a little wear here. Tailgate, same thing. Kind of scuffs there. Kind of little scratches. Rear bumper's got a little ding there. A couple little chips. Both rear tail lights got nice color, no condensation. Still have that nice, smooth, glossy feel. They're not sun-dyed and all faded out. The bedside has some of those similar type surface scratches. And some of them are in it, like this one you can hear is in the paint a little bit. But it's a lot less than on the driver's side. It kind of fades out here, and then you just Got nice paint, a little chip there, a little scratch. Again, a little chip there, a little scratch. A little wear on the paint underneath there, but if you see the bed's not all smashed in, the bulkhead. It's got a little softing here with no paint damage. There's also a little wear on the top by the left side of the third brake light, and there's a photo of that, but little scratch there, little scratch, kind of a swooping scratch there. That one's just kind of a surface one. There is a soft little, you know, it's bigger than a ding, but it's not really a dent. So, but there's no paint damage, so it's still nice and smooth. But it's really hard to see. You know, just the right angle, you can see it. But this thing runs and drives beautiful. It's in really nice shape. It's hard to find the Nissans and Toyotas with miles like this. I mean, these things just get driven. A little scratch there, a little bit of wear, 2 little wear marks there. A couple of the wheels have a clear coat aging on them, like right there. But other than that, they look beautiful. Really nice underside photo. You know, it's not been in a bubble the whole time. It's been driven and used and enjoyed, so it's dirty underneath, but is nice and, you know, honest. And I mean, this is the cool stuff with like the low mile trucks. There's all these anodized parts that are usually just doled out, just like the little bolts and stuff. And like under the hood, it's the same way. It still have that bright, you know, shiny finish. It's still got all its original manuals and books, and it's got the Haynes manual. Carpet's in really nice shape. It has its original Nissan mats too that come with it. It's cool to see after 20 years, but we took them out so you can see the condition of the carpet, and I can include a picture of those, but they do got a little bit of wear. But it's cool, the original mats, and fit perfect. The only wear on the interior really is going to be in the bottom of the glove box, just kind of from use, and on the side of the center console. But this opens and closes nice. It's got the cup holder, CD player, AC. The dash is pretty much perfect besides the cup holder wear. Seats still spring forward nice and quick. It does have the jump seats, but they've actually never been used. If you pull on them, they hit the covers of these speakers, so if you want to pull them down, you can pull the covers off, put the seats down, put the covers back on. And they're kind of old speakers, so nowadays they make ones that are much more flush. This piece is metal, and it just comes with a very thin coat of paint. But the paint's kind of worn out, and it's got kind of that surface rusty look. But it's a non-smoker, no pets. Nice headliner. This piece down here, like that's your jack over there, and this is a little storage compartment. It is missing the 2 little guys, so you can either just pull one off that and put it on here, or you can find them on the internet pretty quick. Passenger side door panels in mint condition. Really nice paint. I mean, just no rust anywhere on this thing. Take you over here. A little wear on the driver's side. It's got this little storage compartment. There's some wear on there from getting in and out. Again, carpet's in nice shape, but from where your foot rests, it's a little discolored. Kind of something you expect. There's the van. I mean, seat's got no breakdown, no cracks, any of the vinyl. Really nice shape. Steering wheel's perfect, no breakdown. You can see the miles there. It doesn't really got much wear over here, which is kind of odd. You'd think more of the wear would be on the driver's side, but again, really nice shape. And again, you know, you'll see a small area of discoloring, but overall, I mean, super clean condition. So we'll go ahead and pop the hood. And I'm going to go ahead and put you down here for a minute and get the prop up. And again, inside here, it's not going to be, you know, spotless with Armor All sprayed all over the place. But you can see like all the aluminum pieces, and you know, just, you know, fuel injectors, how the plastics are nice and bright. All the aluminum anodized. They're still nice and shiny. I mean, this stuff just usually ages out and is real faded. And all the writing on the fuses is really nice. All the bolts have never been messed with. As soon as you put a ratchet or a wrench on these, it just chips the paint away, and then it's pretty evident it's been messed with. But you look at the aluminum on all that stuff on the AC. The valve cover's a little dirty. You know, these are chain-driven motors, which is killer. You don't have to worry about a timing belt. But you look at all of that stuff. All the bolts in nice shape. All these brackets are just super clean. And again, that's the cool stuff you get with a you know, low miler. So this is going to be going at no reserve. It's going to be a 7-day auction, and good luck.